Hello, hopeful. So I am going to share with you guys some of the DIYs that I did for my class reunion. It is today and hopefully it's raining because this first DIY you see on the counter is paper. So Jason figured out a way to put it like in the Christmas tree bag because we put the Christmas tree up. So hope we can put it in there and it won't get wet, but hopefully it'll stop raining. So this first DIY, I'm going to talk through these DIYs, and if you guys want me to show you some of the DIYs, and just let me know and I'll be happy to do that. So I was kind of doing multiple things and a little not nervous but questioning myself, because I guess because my classmates will be actually looking at this that I went to school with. Some of them I went to school with since elementary school. So I was just questioning myself, and yeah. So let me know if you want me to do a DIY. But this first one is really simple. I actually got it off Pinterest. It was the inspiration or the idea. So of course it was class reunion. So we read lots of books, lots of lessons, tons of things. So what I did was, if you saw that haul, I picked up two of these books from the Dollar Tree. And I know y'all cutting books up, it just seems like it's a sin. So what I did was, one book I used one complete book, and I had to start with another book. And I simply took my razor blade, and you can get these from Dollar Tree. So everything's really from Dollar Tree, other than the glue sticks I already had. And you're just going to take the razor blade and cut down the page. And it'll cut several pages at a time. And then you're going to take some of your stacks of pages, and you're going to create, depending on how wide you want it, you can make it 3 pages. Some of mine I was looking at, I was getting kind of lazy towards the end. It's really wide on one end and one end is like narrow, but it'll be okay. So I really wanted two stacks of pages. So what you're going to do is, you don't have to have them even or anything. You're just going to take your glue stick and you're going to put some glue like on that corner or whatever area that's going to overlap. So you don't have to put glue on the entire thing, because of course it'll stick to your surface. So here is a loose sheet of paper here, and you're just going to simply glue it down. So you will just put glue like maybe in this one section here and glue it down, and you just start doing your runner on the table. That's really a good, inexpensive way to decorate your table for a book club, for school, for graduation, class reunion, anything like that. So we were on a tight $30 budget. I used things that I already had, and then I also tried to think what will stretch my dollars for $30. Also, so I'm putting up my Christmas stuff, y'all. So this is some of my fall stuff I have to go back through. So I have like 7 of these, and they look huge laid out, but they are really condensed once you get one end and get the other end. You can carry it like that in the car if you want, if you don't have far to go. So I try to make them all even, but they're not perfectly even. So I'm going to take my razor blade and my I hate to take that in a public place, or I'm gonna go ahead and cut some pages. So all I need is my glue stick and my book, or tear them out and just add more if I needed to add more while I'm there. It's gonna be about 50 people, 7 tables. So, or if I need to make another runner right quick. Okay guys, so for this next DIY, I thought I had some library cards, so I used some things. Somewhere I wanted to put class of 99, and I wanted to look at my stash and see what I had, but I thought I had some library cards, but I only had these inventory cards. I may have some, but I just couldn't put my hands on it, and I'll be so disappointed when I find them if I did. So what I did was, I used these stencils that I had. I was thinking I had some letter stamps, and I do, but they're small, and I'll show you what I wanted to use those for too in a second. So I could have used these. Anyway, I bought a bunch of stencils from Walmart. They had I don't know, they were like $2 and some change. They're all different types, But recently I went through all of them and I found the ones that had letters in them. Cause I needed some letters. And I didn't want to go to Michael's right now and get some letter stamps, but I do want to get some. So I can't remember what pack this is. Walmart may still have these in their stationery area, but I got it when I was trying to not when I was trying to plan, but I knew I was going to use them like in my journal or planning or something like that. So anyway, this one has a lot of letters. So I really alternated with the letters, class of 99, and then I was just going to leave it just like that. And I said, no, Hope, you got some more stuff upstairs. Use some thickers. So I did, is it thickers or stickles? Stickles. And I got these last year around Christmas time when I was trying to do the memory keeping. I think it's called December Daily. And I didn't make it through the whole December. So I did order these off of Amazon, but I only used the red. And it dried pretty quickly. So it dried really, really well. I also had some stickers in my huge, massive whole bunch of stickers that I don't intend to use. I want to use. And I used some of these ones from Michael's, the Recollections, years ago. They may have brought them back, y'all. I don't know. But this one was like the little presents. And these are the little three-dimensional wreaths. And they're hard. They're hard. So I put them on these little inventory cards. If I had library cards, they would have been so cute, so neat. But they didn't, and it sticks really well. You can add extra adhesive if you want. And I thought I had some red curly gift ribbon, and I probably used it for something else, or it's in my Christmas stuff. And I did pull out some Christmas ribbon, but I couldn't find the little kind that you use the scissors to make it curl. So this is what I improvised, and I used this ribbon here that I got from the Target One Spot one year. So that turned out. I did wish it was red though, and I could have ran to the Dollar Tree, but I didn't feel like doing all that. I wanted to use what I had. So that's the other DIY. For this next DIY, I did see this on Pinterest as well, and also on Instagram some, when people have like the rustic farmhouse look. So I did want to try my hand at it. I wish that I did go and purchase the stamps that I saw in someone's YouTube video, but I didn't, and I wait till last minute even to get the books. So I did go to my local thrift store, and our GCF, and they're called GCFs in our area, they are 69 cents. So when I Googled how much paperback books were at the thrift store, it was still had like 49 cents, but they're 69 cents now. So what you simply do with this is you'll get a paperback book. You can use some old ones that you already have, or you can go to your local thrift store, and you're just going to simply rip off the top cover. And also, as you rip off, most of the time the spine will come with it, but if not, just try to tear it again from the back cover. And usually I only had a couple of them that really wanted to stick, and I just peeled it off. So I use a Sharpie marker. I don't like exactly how it turned out, but again, it looks better in person than it does on camera, and even when I take a picture of it. But I wish I used a stamp, and I should have used my stencils, but I didn't even think about that until yesterday, and I already did these like the day before. So I did a little bit of Mod Podge after I wrote the name of the classes, different classes: English, Spanish, chemistry, humanities, all those different classes. And then I sprinkled some what's it called, glitter on top of the Mod Podge, because it was kind of that glam look. And then I made some stacks of 2 and some stacks of 3s, and I already knew I had some twine, so I could have used the red twine that I had, but it's more of a dark, no, it was more of a orangey red color. So I just went with the burlap twine, the regular neutral color. So this is a stack of 2, and yeah, so I did like 7 stacks. And if you want, I did think about using a hardback book and using Mod Podge and all that stuff, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna do the paperbacks. But I do want to do this for my house, like get a couple of them after I get some stamps from Michael's. I think that's where she got them from, and stamp whatever I want to put up here. Some people put love, joy, peace, you know, family, or even I think in her video she put family names on there of everybody. But guys, what you can do is, I'm thinking now that I could have done, well, I've been thought about it, use wrapping paper to wrap the books, but I knew that was time consuming to size them down, and or I can wrap the entire book, or you can also use hardback books, and you can use or a paper bag, you can use the craft paper and wrap it that way, or you can wrap that around the paper book. So I did think about that, but again, I knew it was going to be a little time consuming and more expensive with the hardback books. Okay guys, for this next DIY, it was really simple. You guys seen me do this in other videos, so I will just make sure I link that video above if you want to know how to create this look on the jars from Dollar Tree or any store. So really, this is just a glass jar from the Dollar Tree, and these are some little spice extra jars that I had. I think they actually came out of this. No, I had these like before the other ones. So these were just sitting in my craft room. They didn't have anything in them. Some of them did, but I could transfer it to another jar, so I was trying to stretch my budget. So I used stuff that I had and I didn't mind using. So you just use a foam brush with some Mod Podge, and then you're going to sprinkle some glitter. Make sure you put it over a surface like a paper plate or newspaper or crafting space where you can gather that glitter up and use it on your project for the future or presently working on. And then it just dries, and this is your look after it dries. And you can make it thicker, you can make it some of them, this time I didn't actually go back with some people use hairspray, but here's one for example. You can kind of tell it, you can see the glitter. If I take my finger across it, it's going to come off. But you use polyurethane spray, and I have some somewhere, but when I was doing this it was late and I was just like, I'm not gonna worry about it. But you can go back over it, which I'll show in that video, and it won't flake off. The glitter won't flake off as much. So this like barely flakes off because I went back over it. This right here may flake off more, and you can tell because it's more smooth, and this is a little bit more rough. And these right here, I went back over it. So you'll just apply it. You put a thin layer, put some glitter over it, then go back over it with the Mod Podge, and it makes it smooth. When you don't, it kind of makes it kind of more chunky, but it makes it a little bit more brighter. It makes it a little bit more dull when you go back over it. This over here was a little mishap. I wanted to see what it looked like with this other glitter that I had from Target, and yeah, I didn't give the look that I want, but I need a set of 14 to put at the ends of the table, and then I'm going to put some tea lights in here. So I got these tea lights from Amazon. I thought they were a really good price. I think they were like $12 for a set of 36. I do want these back, so I'm going to have to ask Sharita if she can, she's one of my classmates, if she can gather these up for me. And I need to let her know before she's not able to answer her phone. So these are really nice. Oh Lord, I don't want a paper cut. And let's see, I'm going to turn it on. That's what it looks like. And I think it's pretty bright. And then you can get some from Dollar Tree too. I have used those before. You get like 2 in a pack. Maybe, I don't know if they have a 4-pack, but I know you get 2 in a pack. Sometimes they have seasonal ones where they're red or whatever the season may be. But I thought that was a good price for those, so I got those. I do want those back, and anything else will be okay. No, something else. Okay, so also to add to the table, like I like to add extra stuff or for table scatter or something like that. So I did pick up these bulbs. that if you did see that Dollar Tree haul, I picked these up, and I thought that would be a good thing to do. Let's see, do I have enough now to do each table? No, I don't. Let's say I got a total of 10. Yeah, I need 2 more, but it'll be all right. Let's see, y'all. Then I ordered some apples. I think I do want these back. And these didn't cost that much. They were like $6 or something from Amazon. I'll make sure I put the link down below. I did think about Mod Podging this. They look like real apples. But what you can also do is you can purchase real apples. So you can do that too. These are perfect if you have like an apple theme. I used to have a red apple theme in the house before we moved here. So I had a red microwave, a red island, what was it, a little cart, microwave cart, a red dish rack, a red everything. And I had some pictures and stuff. So that'd be perfect for that. And then as like table scatter and stuff, I did get some of these little bells. I should have got one more red, but it'll be okay. We're just going to have to spread them out. These little bells. So I think that's it, y'all, that I can think of. I hope I ain't leaving nothing out. Oh, other than those little flowers. I didn't talk about that. So I was going to put them in here like this, but I was laying everything out how I wanted it last night. And do I have one already shaped? Let's see. So on the table, I'm going to kind of set it up something like this. And yeah, I think I had it the other way. I don't know, y'all. I had it some way. I took a picture so I can remember how I had it last night. But some of these picks that I got from the Dollar Tree do not have apples on it. And some of them do. I could, if I don't necessarily like the wording or the letters, I can cover it up like that. Somebody probably will move it. And then I'll put I wasn't going to put a tea light in here, but I am going to. And then I have these flowers that I got from the Dollar Tree too, that I was going to glue on to the picks and like fill them out. But I was like, no, they're good as they are. So I can use this. You have to get some of the wrinkles out, but just simply take it off of the stem. And you can put it down here like that in the corner. Guess I need to start straightening these out in case they don't cooperate. Or up here. Sorry, y'all. Besides having a temper tantrum, I don't know what's going on. But that's it. And I'll show you guys what it looks like on the table. And this is what the room looked like before, but really all we did was just decorate the tables, did a backdrop, and then added a couple of other tables for, I think it was for the cake. I'm not sure if it was anything else. I think some photo props, but this is just the before. It was in the evening around 7 o'clock, so that's why it's already dark. And this is a Christmas tree bag. I already had my tree up in our house, so it was raining this day, and I was hoping it wouldn't rain because I worked so hard on my little papers, my runners. So Jason had the idea to put the papers in the bag, and it worked out so well. So here's what the tables look like. I thought it came out really well. It was a couple of other extra tables, but because of the way this runner is super easy, I did have a rest of a chapter book that I could just use the razor blade and cut pages out. I forgot my glue stick, so really we just scattered them on the table and it was just easy peasy, and I just sat there and made more runners for, I think I have 2.5 tables, but it didn't take no time. So this is what it looks like with the lights off. I know the rest of the video, it may look really dark, and I'm sorry, y'all, I apologize, but you can get the gist of what it looked like. Here's a view of all the tables after we finished decorating them all. And it was a really easy, inexpensive decor. And my classmates said they liked it. So I got a little nervous towards the end because, you know, these are your classmates you went to school with. And the thing about our little town that's next to the largest school district in North Carolina, we only had 2 high schools and 2 middle schools. So we went to school together, a lot of us, since we were kindergartners or since middle school. So we really know each other. It's amazing how you get back together and you just have a ball, you talk, you laugh, and it just seems like it's just like yesterday. We were kids and now we're like grown adults with kids. This was our cake table, and Jennifer and Sharita decorated it. I didn't get a picture of the cake, and it was really large. It was really good too. It was really big. And here is the food table where everything was catered, and we have to go back and eat there because the food was really good. It had like a smoked fried chicken, y'all. It was really good. And I was like, I can't believe I had never eaten here before. So here's some brisket, the smoked and fried chicken. I think that's pulled pork. So they did a really, really good job. The food was really good. And then I'm getting ready to show the backdrop, the photo backdrop, and all the props. And this was super cool. I think Jennifer got this from, what's the place called, y'all? Oriental Trading, I believe. And then Sharita got the balloons. So this was really nice. And I didn't even, oh yeah, I did go over there and take a picture. But y'all, you know, I don't like to be on camera. I don't like to take pictures like that. And I just don't. I don't know why, but I just don't. But they took some really good pictures over here. And our school colors were burgundy and gold. I thought these little props were super cute. But what I was saying earlier is that we had a ball. I actually didn't plan on staying, and my friends taught me, Jennifer and Sharita, everybody, Gina, they all taught me into coming back, and I just didn't want to leave. I didn't even want to leave that night. I wish everyone could have came that was in our class, but it's okay, and I totally understand. But I saw a big difference in this class reunion and the last one. You know, everybody dressed nice but comfortable, and that just made it even more comfortable. So everybody was like relieved. But yeah, I had so much fun, and yeah, I can't wait till the next time. Everybody was like, we're gonna be 58 next time. I was like, oh no, don't say that. So yeah, I really had fun. So thanks Sharita and Jennifer for asking me to decorate. Also, guys, shout out to Cammie and Stacy and Edward's mama for watching my channel. I didn't realize Angela, Gina, Gina and Braxton. I talked to Braxton for a while. They both have a channel, guys, and I'll put it down in the description box. But it was so many of them. I didn't even realize even watched my channel. I was like, oh my God. So that really made me feel loved and supported, because sometimes you think people in your real life, I knew some people was watching, but you don't realize that they're watching, and they just won't tell you. And that's what my mom had to teach me. You know, sometimes they just don't tell you because they're a scroller. And so my mom said for a long time she's been a scroller, but now she tries to comment, and my aunt the same way. So just don't get discouraged if you have a channel and you feel like no one is supporting or anything like that. They are. enjoying themselves on the dance floor. We also had a DJ, so that was really nice touch. Jennifer, I love that. He was really good. But they really enjoyed themselves dancing. Cammy was showing them how to do the wobble correctly. But yeah, I tell you, we have a bond because we have been friends since elementary and middle school, and my cheerleading girlfriends, I think they had every picture that I wasn't in up there, but it was so much fun. I just wish everybody came, but I can't wait until the next time. Look at Angela. Hey, Angela. She was on the cheerleading squad, and they go Cammy. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope all you guys have a great day. Wonderful start of your holiday. Oh, I forgot to shout out Cassie. Cassie up there dancing. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.
A little bit stronger. Oh, wish I didn't have to go and close the door. Imagine you without me shakes me to the core. Oh, yeah.